Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Seeing Beyond It Through with Monty. Right before you, in the background, is an older black couple, and in the foreground is a non-black male. I cannot make out the identity, but I do know he's non-black. And this particular topic, I have done videos about it before. But this is such an important topic that another needs to be done. And what this involves here is the use of black women as props. Now, before I go on, I want you to have a look for yourself. Okay, these particular videos that are supposed to be of the comedic realm, I do not find funny at all. And the reason why I do not find them funny is because the vast majority in which I have seen, they tend to profile black women, and they tend to profile middle-aged black women. You know, black women are not toys. They're not children. They're not puppets. They're not things that you could just play around with and put it out there to get hits and to get likes and to make fun of. I find this type of behavior to be very rude, disrespectful, condescending, and I find it to be racist because they're primarily targeting black women. Notice how they're not targeting their own. They don't do that. And I'm sure that if I were to target their mothers, their sisters, or their female family members, they wouldn't like it. And speaking of who they're targeting, notice how with these right here, you hardly, if ever, see black men targeting women of other races, or even black women for that matter of fact. But you do not see black men behaving in this particular manner, where they're going out there pranking Hispanic women, Middle Eastern women, white women, or Asian women. Usually you have others who are doing this to black women. And see the way that these women are moving, the way they're jerking, just sudden movements of fear and fright, of being surprised at the moment. You can easily blow out a knee. You can twist an ankle. You can fall. You can hit your head. This is a safety hazard. This is the reason why I don't find this to be funny at all. It's nothing but harassment. You have people who are going out there, minding their own business, trying to get business done, shopping, and they're caught up in the middle of someone else's antics, someone else's childish antics, because they want to put it online. And they know damn well they wouldn't like it if it was twisted around where someone did that to their mother or their female family members. So I just hope that black people speak out against this type of behavior and do not find this funny at all. This is not anything to laugh at. Making fun of our women, subjecting our women to this, when they're just going out there, minding their own business, scaring them, who knows what type of heart problems in which they may have. No, nothing about this is funny at all. This is outright harassment. And there's something about this that it should be criminal. You know, I don't know in what world that anyone would think this is funny. You got to be very immature to find this to be funny. And when did children, when I say children, I'm talking about people who are younger, and we're talking about elders. When did children go around playing with elders? Now, I know they may not be children in the sense of like 8, 9 years old, but they may be 18, 19, or 20. But the point is that when did adolescent people play around with adults? Growing up, we never did that. We would never think of playing a prank like that on an adult, because that's something that you just didn't cross the line to do. There's certain things that you can do and you cannot do. This is certainly one of them. You don't throw mechanical toys on grown people. And by the way, this proves right here that black women are not these angry black women that is so stereotypically put forth. Because if you notice right here, very few of them really got angry. They did not hit anyone. They did not pull, let's say, a weapon out on anyone. It just goes against the whole grain about the angry black female. But I wish that more black women would get angrier about this and do not go along with this type of behavior. Nothing about this is really funny. And they rarely, if ever, rarely do they do black men. And what they never do is women of their own race or ethnicity. They don't do that. They don't do black men. It's very rare. In this case right here, you see one. But I think they're afraid of being hit or punched. So I do not find this type of disrespectful, childish, playful behavior that is directed at women to be at all funny. They need to be called out on what they're doing. They need to be prosecuted, to be honest with you. They really do. This should be a crime. And, I'm going to tell you one thing too. Do not be surprised if eventually they come across the wrong person who will have a weapon, who will not like this type of games that they're doing or these pranks, and just take it one step farther. But if that were to happen, I'm sorry. I couldn't blame them. I'm hoping it don't happen. I'm hoping that they would stop this silly stuff. And I hope that they would grow up and just realize the error of their ways, and what they're doing is not anything to be posting online, to be laughing about, to be using people as jokes and fodder. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.